Hey guys, welcome back to Market Surveillance Alliance. And today, let's start. Yesterday, Labor Day. Now, let's back and let's grind, baby. Let's do it. So, Viva la China. What's happening with PDD? This is the strange case of Pinduoduo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but let's take a look what's happening with this particular chart because I think it's time for you to be aware that this is happening. And yeah, everyone is bearish on the US stocks. Everyone is bearish on the S&P 500, but one of us is not like the others, right? And that's the ticker symbol PDD. Let's take a look what's happening out there, and I'm going to use Hawkeye Trader Tools. First off, I have a little bit of technical analysis, and I think I point this because it was a full capital rotation. I think it was, I can't remember if it was 50 or 70 million dollars all the way back on the week of August 22. Now, as you can see, we have a bullish trend. This low, it's lower. This lower is higher than the previous low. This low is higher than the previous and the low before. Therefore, you have a bullish pattern. Pretty simple. Now, look at the massive volume here. And if I use my Hawkeye Trader volume pack, we have the red dot. Now, the red dot means that ultra volume. Something happened there. And this is not the same that is happening with BABA, Alibaba, the wannabe Amazon. At the same time, we're switching from my configuration, my double heat map configuration, the HT, that's more limited or long term. I have it in 2 days. And we have the regular short term heat map. It's green, but the long term now is turning green. That's good news. And that's a bright green. Of course, what I do at the market surveillance is just track. So I kind of had an idea before of the capital rotation taking place. This is something that you don't see in front. You need software, you need a little bit of algorithms to pinpoint, to email you, to kind of pop and tell you, hey, check this out. There's something happening on PDD, and that's what's happening so far. So I'm looking at the weekly, and right there, last week at the close, when the S&P was puking on everyone, PDD was just okay. So let's take a look at what's happening pre-market now. About probably an hour to open the markets, and this is going to go first to our YouTube channel. So absolutely closed last week 1.1%. S&P at the same time, SPY, it was closing at minus 1%. So what do I want to buy? I want to buy strength. Buy the strong one and probably, okay, pay attention and kind of be ready to sell weakness. That's what it is. So when I go back to my charts, this is what I have. Now, this kind of triangle, what we're looking is, of course, is right there, knocking. Right there, knocking for the massive bull breakout. And I'm going to just measure this level from the low to the high. That's $46. $46 if we finally have a breakout. Doesn't mean they have to go in a straight line, but absolutely put $46 to the upside, probably a retest of the breakout, and that will set our target not too far, believe it or not, of $118. What changed? I don't know. But when you have an idea, when you understand options and you see how they're placing their bets, who? Wall Street boys, how they're placing their bets, how they're buying strength, then you have an opportunity. Now, this level is not new, something close around the levels back on June 28, the week of June 28 of 2021. So that's what's happening. How do we play this? They say so far, a lot of players on social media. Now, everyone knows September is the worst of the worst in stock trading. Perfect. So let's avoid, I'm just going to bring it right here. Quote me that. Let's avoid September. Let's look into October and let's pick a call. Now, this is a trade setup. Remember, at the end of the day, it's yours to understand your risk, yours to understand if this is the best setup for you and if you can trade it, all right? So, ticker symbol, quote media, PDD, Pinduoduo. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. If you can, please just let me know in the comment section what is the correct pronunciation, if you're so kind. Now, judging, I'm going to skip September, kind of buy time. One of the myths in the retail arena when it comes to trading options is that you have to do everything. Now, I understand there's necessity, and I understand that you need to pay groceries. I understand that you need to pay for that excess of gas, which is not the case anymore. But if you do, the more you can, the more please avoid short-term trading, because volatility is just, it walks you. You're 60% up in a moment, then the next second or next minute, you're like down 20. So you have to fight that. I'm going to look for October 21st. That's the monthly expiration. And I'm gonna look if I'm gonna pay attention to where the volume was getting in. I'm gonna take this volume last Friday, 2,000, almost 600 contracts, and an open interest at 95 of $1,456. Now remember, 46 points in the breakout. I'm including the retest of that breakout. So what I'm doing, I'm not just buying September, giving enough time as an asset, not time as an enemy. So what do we have here? Okay, contract low, 7 cents. Imagine that. Contract high, $3.82. If I were to bet that this happens, we actually will be selling at 320. So that I will be looking, at least conservative speaking, look to double my money in this particular contract. Okay, remember, past performance is not guaranteed by no means of future performance. Take one contract. Don't never go all in. Just take one contract. Just one. Take one. Yeah, that's it. Go for it. Okay? And if you're down 40%, then cut it. Now, with options, I like to use options as my stop loss. This is something I learned from a couple of guys in New York. They don't use stop loss. You bet what you're willing to lose, right? That's the perfect mindset when you're trading options, right? You want the big returns, be ready to lose. Not because you're a loser or anything like that. It's investments, it's trading. That's the setup. Volatility 70%, I can live with that. Delta 17, will prefer 2025. That's fine. So absolutely, this is the one I'm looking at. I'm not going to do a lot of calculations, but let me show you what I do sometimes to have a sense of how far I can make it. I already said, at least I'm looking for to double my money, okay? But let me show you a trick. So what's the delta? The delta is 17.85.4, okay? And according to the push, we're looking for $46. Let's say I only get half of that. Let's say I get, in this setup, I get only 46, 23 points. 24, okay? 24 gets me to $96. That means I get to be in the money. So if everything goes well, I don't have any kind of they pull the rug on me because they kill me on the volatility. I have $26. So 17, again, what's the delta? 17.85.4, okay? 85.4, okay? And now it moves 24 points. So I multiply the delta without counting the gamma. Again, I'm repeating, this is just a rudimentary calculation, very primitive. I'm not adding if it goes there fast, or I'm not adding gamma. Gamma is the speed, how the delta will change. I'm just doing it by the delta, okay? Just an idea, all right? And then I multiply that by the number of dollars I'm expecting, $24. So that's $4.28. If I pay today less than 180, it's trading close trading price 160. That means that I have here the potential to go $4. That will be $4. I think probably we can look for 320, 480, probably 150, 160%. That kind of range I will be looking at. If it does very well, what I do is that I take 428 plus the 160 I'm paying. On top of that, that means 588. So now I'm looking to 200%. It's not accurate. It's just a guidance that I have. If everything goes as expected, if it goes very well, it looks like. So ambitious upside target, selling at $5.80. That will mean that I take, for example, 2 contracts, $320. And if I make double, I make $320 in profits. If I double that again, if I get another percent, 100% on that, that means that with an investment of $320, I'm taking home $640 estimated in the next 60 days. That wouldn't be a bad thing, and that will add some extra money to my pocket. It's not income, okay? It will add extra dollars, but it's not income, okay? Guys, this is what I have to you. If you need, just repeat it. If you have questions, hey, I will have the comment section open. Be freely, very educated to comment. I will read everything that you say, and we can exchange ideas. But for now, really powerful setup we have in PDD. Hey guys, Viva la China for now. Thank you, and hey guys, never forget, someone always knows.